The competency of engaging diversity has helped me to be more comfortable working with a very diverse population, not to assume, just to kind of keep an open mind and be aware of what you say does have a lot of weight, and be really careful and sensitive to other people's culture.
It's funny because I was born and raised in England and I have an Indian father, so you'd think that naturally I would understand cultural dynamic. And to a degree I do. But going to College of Liberal Arts was really eye-opening for me on a number of accounts.
Being privileged enough to have a liberal art education really makes me understand we don't live in a bubble. We're all connected in the world in different ways.
It opened my eyes to all the different possibilities and the people that I'm going to engage and the different perspectives that they bring to the conversation.
You really get to see where other things are lacking and how other people's disciplines and skills and backgrounds and lived experiences are really able to help fill those gaps that I might have or my coworkers might have. So engaging diversity has really been at the forefront of the work that I do.
I think I grew up around a lot of people that were similar to me and similar to my background. And when I started taking classes in liberal arts, I got to meet so many diverse people and so many diverse backgrounds that, it just opened up a world of difference for me. And I got to learn so many different things, so many different cultures. It really expanded kind of my knowledge and what I thought about the world and what I thought about others.
Engaging diversity has become really important to us because there's a limiting stereotype about what your conventional yogi looks like. And so that stereotype really impacts who walks through the door. It's important for people to see different types of yogis so that they don't immediately discount themselves, and so that they don't think that that's not me, but rather that people see that this could be me.
I've benefited from holding my multiple identities, and there is that anxiety to sort through, to figure out what it is. But I think really sitting with it and really getting to know the different sides and different parts of your humanity is really important.
My work as an interpreter, I work with patients from all different countries. In addition, I work with physicians or nurses from different countries too, and so their global perspective has to do with the way they care for patients and the way that patients understand their medical care.
I work at a global company, and when you work at a global company, you're traveling around the world where you're engaging with people of every different type of culture. And having that diversity competency at the university through the liberal arts degree helped prepare me.
I worked with the Confederation of the Somali Community, located right on the West Bank campus of the University of Minnesota, and was really better able to understand who are these people who don't quite look like me. As we look at what's happening in sort of post 9/11 with majority of Somalis being Muslim, I was able to really ask myself, what is Islam? Who are Muslims? Who are Somali folks? Why do you wear what you wear? And really begin to explore the differences that we have, but also find in the same thread some of the commonalities.
I think really by having conversations with different kinds of people and really getting to know someone, and without having that judgment, as the different systems and isms that we talk about in our lives has done a really successful job in separating people and separating humanity. So really, for me, what's important in the liberal art education is holding that thread of humanity.
It was highly impactful and gave me a greater understanding of my lacking in cultural diversity and my need to work through that.
It's not only affected me in my work life, but also in my personal life. I feel like a lot of the classes I took helped develop me as a person to be able to understand different events that are happening around us. I chose to take some of the classes that were offered, not in my major, but for example, in African American studies or American Indian studies, and that really helped me to feel more connected to the people around me and to grasp a deeper understanding of what their experience in life might be like and how I can be a positive part of that.
Diversity isn't just your culture or your ethnicity, it's also your worldview and your lived experiences in all different realms. It's a competency that has followed me through all of my life since leaving the College of Liberal Arts, and it's really something that I can see in all things that I do.